trying this again with a new stream so I can finish this up. I don't want to leave you guys hanging. Let me see here. Let me make sure that this is working. All right. So, wait, what? Which one is fucking running right now? If there's anybody here, can you say something in chat? If anybody's here, please say something in chat. I'm going to look at my main page here, make sure things aren't messed up. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened. Just puked. All right, so it didn't take that one. I got to delete that. Okay, so we're in this one. Ah, there we go. Awesome. All right, cool. All right, sorry about that, guys. I don't know what happened. Sorry. That sucks. We're still here. We're still here. Yeah, so Ethereum upgrade, Kazakhstan looking to sell some of their gold potentially for Bitcoin. That we could do that in the future. I'm not even sure where I went out, so I apologize. Don't know where I dumped on you guys. I said I don't see the Trump administration allowing this. So this is the MSCI and just the dump. Again, there's 38 DATs they put on here that would be affected by this. First off, I don't think they would actually be affected that much. Secondly, CleanSpark isn't on this list, so there's some in here that are just wrong. I'm just not worried about it. I'm not worried about it. I agree with Michael Saylor. He's a very smart guy for a reason. I also do believe that this is going to happen. Kush put that we're basically hitting the cloud and that we're probably going to find support on it and try and go higher. I don't think we're done, man. I don't think the cycle's done at all. Saylor said, I won't back down, and he won't. Da Vinci would begged people to buy Bitcoin at $1 and they didn't listen to him. He's a lot smarter than I think people realize. But global wealth map, real estate equals 370 trillion, bonds are 318, stocks are 135, money supply is 129. I don't remember what art is. And then you got gold at 30 trillion. I don't think it is 30 trillion. I'd have to double check. But there's a $2 trillion market cap in a world worth over 1,000 trillion. So he's just talking about Bitcoin. So again, it's that part is right. If you add up all of it, it's close to 1,000 trillion. It's actually probably higher than that when you start looking at derivatives markets and some of these other weird vehicles for storing wealth or insurance. It gets even weirder. But yeah, so it's our turn. It's our turn. It's coming. I just want to make sure I reiterate that. And we're back. Yes, we are. And JP Morgan, guys, they've been attacking MicroStrategy while trying to release their own version of that product. And then we had Tether getting attacked too. I don't remember if it was JP Morgan as well or who it was, but attacking them about their reserves and everything. There's definitely a concerted effort amongst liberal banking that's still trying to fight back against the digital currency. And again, we're at the final stages where they're trying to fight back when legally it's just not Bitcoin's super safe and it's going to do well. Just showing the power law that we're bottom end of the spectrum and historic bottoms and that we should be bouncing out of it. There's just Revolut's going to be adding a bunch of customers. We've got Jamie Dimon. Well, he's a fucking idiot. We can just skip that one. Let's see what else we have here. Right here, SEC's revised 2025 plan outlines clearer rules and streamlined oversight for digital assets, signaling a major shift towards a structured regulatory framework for crypto. This is a few days ago. Talking about the category here for April 1st, 2026, the Division of Corporation Finance may recommend that the SEC propose new rules, including exemptions and safe harbors. The SEC may clarify the regulatory framework for the offer and sale of crypto assets. Transfer agents, the Division of Trading and Markets, may recommend that the SEC propose updates to modernize transfer agent regulations. These updates may address rules related to crypto assets and the use of a distributed ledger technology. So all of these insights are going to be coming in April. Crypto market structure amendments, the Division of Trading and Markets may recommend that the SEC amend Exchange Act rules to address the trading of crypto assets on alternative trading systems and national securities exchanges. So if anything, just again, tightening all of that up. And I just want to reiterate, guys, this is Bitcoin right now, okay? We haven't had the parabolic phase. If anything, you can see after in the last previous two cycles ago, after 2017 peak, when all the retail really came in, we got all the way down to this trend zone. We had this big like boom up, right, before we really started to go parabolic. And it was very sideways because things were just, the macro was crazy, kind of like it is now. But, and then there was the pandemic, right? Well, I think we back tested over here, but I think essentially we've done that same thing. This was just straight up. But if you look at it, it's similar to like what happened here. And again, you can see over here how we hit that zone one more time and found support. And then we traded up really good through here. And I think what's happening now is we're just kind of doing the back test before exploding higher, similar to what happened over here and what happened before that in the previous chart. So this is 85,910. That's right where we are right now, guys. I think we're still arguably in a pretty good place. I'd like to see us get above 96,000 in the not too distant future. Maybe by the end of the week. Sellers exhausted. So seller exhaustion constants. This was on November 11th, but again, we've done really well since then. So I'll skip some of that. Tom Lee said, this reinforces what we said earlier this year. Crypto stablecoins are the biggest buyers of gold in the world and have been in the singular driver of high prices since early 2026. This is not bearish for Bitcoin, BTC, but is setting up for higher future price for Bitcoin. So Tether bought more gold last quarter than every other central bank. They'll be buying Bitcoin too. In fact, they bought $1 billion in Bitcoin. And so you're going to see they have to buy treasuries. That's a good thing. When they buy treasuries, it helps keep rates down. It's all good. Today is Powell speaking. Will be interesting about QE. No, he's not speaking. I don't know of anything he's speaking with today. We do have data coming in. And let me switch this real quick. Let me do this. I'll just get rid of these others for now and just throw the United States in to simplify things. So we have a bunch of ISM manufacturing data today. What I'd like to see is manufacturing prices down, of course, and then see new orders picking up, maybe employment picking up, any of that. But real estate has been lagging, so I don't know if we're going to see that now or if we see that at the beginning of next year. I don't know how long it takes, but I'd like to see these improving. Scaring people out of Bitcoin. There's a lot of, everybody's working to scare you out of Bitcoin right now. And I think it's just the worst possible time to fucking do that. Again, we've got rate cuts coming. We just got rid of quantitative tightening. We might be announcing quantitative easing in the not too distant future. And we're working to basically, use yield curve control to be able to ensure that our yields are right wherever we calculate them to be. And people used to say, well, that you can't do that. You can't do that. But Japan, for the last several decades, is proof that you can do that. And we right now are the strongest looking country on earth. King Salman said that from Saudi Arabia, or at least the future King Salman said that exact thing to Trump. He said, you guys are hot. You're the hottest country on earth right now. And he's right. And so this all the investment into the United States, all the pro-growth things that we're doing, all the deregulation, all the making processes easier and making things smoother and working on efficiency and working on, quantum computing, and don't invest in that right now. AI is exploding all over the place, and genomics, all these things are just going to compound, and it's going to be beautiful. QE announcement would make the bulls smash all the bears. Oh, they'd be destroyed in a second. If he's just dovish and we get the rate cut, I think by that time, by December 10th, if we haven't run up by December 10th, that's when we're running. It'll be a buy the news event. Victor, did you type all that yourself? What's going on? Jesse Powell is speaking today over George P. Memorial Lecture Series in Stanford. Oh, he's going to be talking. Okay. He probably won't say anything that would affect markets, I wouldn't think. But I'll try and see if I can find it. You said 20 Eastern? Is that 8 p.m. Eastern? So like 6 or 7 Central? 7. Okay. All right, cool. I'll check it out. But yeah, so I'm most interested. Oh yeah, and you're right. It's right there. It's literally right there. But I'm most interested in this data and seeing how it is because it's November data. So if we're going to start to see any kind of trend change, it would be now. I would love to see employment going up. You can see from some of this historical, the number was going down a little bit, but employment's been going up. And then prices were kind of like, or I should say new orders were getting a little bit better, and then prices were going down. So it's all been doing the right stuff. I would like to see that trend continue if it can. Let's see here. That's probably good. What else we got? So you guys wanted to look at some charts. We got AI chip stuff. We can look at charts. So what's the play today? Well, let's see. I think the dollar continues to weaken. So let's just talk through this. I think the dollar is going to continue to weaken like we've been talking about. And it seems to be doing that, right? Yields jumped a little bit today in the United States, but that's because they jumped a lot in Japan. We need to keep an eye out on Japan to make sure it doesn't explode. And unfortunately, whoa, TLT is really getting hit. It's down 1.5%. So TLT is getting hit exceptionally hard because of what's happening in Japan right now, which sucks. U.S. oil, that's still under $60 a barrel. That looks pretty good. Let me look over here. Silver up 1.7% and gold up 2%. So I don't know what the market's. TLT sucks today, which blows because it would be nice to have that working as a good hedge, but instead, just everything's down. I don't think this is going to last, but I don't know if it's going to take until the 10th for it to change. Noam Whitman, Jesse, did you watch the CERN Basher video with James Invest talking about Tesla becoming a chip powerhouse and what that could mean for the company? I did not. I'll check it out. But I do agree. I mean, Elon said that they could be one of the biggest chip makers on Earth. 7 months. I absolutely love this investment shit. I haven't taken a day off since. Awesome, Eric. Yeah, stick around when things get rough. Will I add to TLT? Maybe. I might, actually. I'll think about it. 1 CNY per family policy coming in the PRC. They're gonna they need so many kids in the Republic of China, but then they also have to worry about the social welfare aspect and all they're printing tons of money, but they're seeing massive deflation across their economy. It just sucks. They're in such a bad place. Let's look this morning. So Tesla's down 1.3%. That's not crazy. SoFi's down 2.8%. Hood's down 4%. ARK Invest is down 2%. Everything's down. TLT is down 1.5%. Argentina is up 3%. So I guess it's not. Palantir is down, or it was. I don't know if they don't have a pre-market, so don't quote me on that. And it looks like other things like EOC is down 1.73% in pre-market. In Germany, Metaplanet's down 5%. CleanSpark is down 5%. It looks like it's bouncing back a little bit, actually. Cypher's down 7.5%. MicroStrategy's down 5%. So we're kind of sitting at, a shitty part heading into the beginning of the week. I think that's good, though. We don't have any gaps to really worry about closing. If anything, we might close some that happened from last week on a number of different charts. So I think that's good. Market's starting off a little rattled, but it's nothing crazy, and I don't think it's going to last at all. You guys have to realize companies like Cypher, guys, the HPC plays are so nice right now. I might even buy more. If I buy anything, it might not be TLT today. It might be an HPC play. Because, just look at this right here. Just look at this move. This is such a beautifully done move. This thing was up 61% from the bottom in days. Like not even like a week, right? A little over a week. This thing was up 61%. Now falling back to the 19 level. But we've been as high as 25, and I think these energy deals are just going to be really lucrative. And I think the AI energy play doesn't seem like anything that's coming to an end anytime soon. Jesse, did you already speak on your high conviction surrounding Archie? Yeah, I have a high conviction, and it seems like it is. Well, I'm playing it out over multiple years. So it's a play I believe in strongly over the next several years. We've already broken out. Look at this. This is fucking great, right? So we're going to print a new monthly candle here, guys. But look at this. This is a bullish hammer. It's a tiny one, but we had a bullish hammer on ARK Genomics for last month. So we might be down here this morning, but it doesn't fucking matter. If anything, I think the thing I'm going to make the most money on over the short term is probably going to be ARC Genomics. I think the genomic space is going to be really hot. You just see more people talking about what we're going to be able to do with medicine and genomics in the future and how it's happening now. Oh, you know what? This is a great segue. Before we go deeper into Tesla, I actually want to go back and look at something. We can look at Iron too. I want to go back over here, though. This is important. Jesse, you're the man for saying MicroStrategy top 7 months before BTC last cycle. It's looking like that happened again. Yeah, I think it did. But I also think, though, that 3 months from now, we could be higher. MicroStrategy's felt the pain, man. Like, if we look at that chart, it is 168 this morning. Let's just look at this real quick and we'll hop back over. Again, like I said earlier, we basically completed the measured move of this double top. Or if it was flipped, it would look like a W bottom. And we've completed that measured move, and now would be the time to bounce. This is a great place to bounce. And I think Bitcoin's showing that exact same thing too. But there's something I want to talk to you about. AI created new knowledge. It's equivalent to landing on the moon. Erdos problem number 124 was open for 30 years. It was solved 100% with a specialized AI system called Aristotle from Harmonic Math. I should follow them if I don't. If they're solving problems that haven't been solved in 30 years, I want to know it. He said AGI, ASI is not needed to change the world. Current LLMs are enough to change everything. So what he's saying is that just artificial general intelligence isn't even needed to start solving major problems. This was an open math problem for 30 fucking years. And this company solved it with AI. Grok crushing it on tokens, 282 billion tokens from Open Router. If you look here, Gemini 2.5 Flash comes in third with 43.7 billion tokens, but Grok 4.1 is 282. Pretty impressive. On the genomics front, and again, this is why ARC Genomics is one of my favorite plays. Tesla down only 1% right now, guys. Supermicro only down 1%. Seems like some parts of the market are getting a little bouncy. We'll see if that lasts. But CRISPR deleted the extra chromosome behind Down syndrome. Wait, what the fuck did you just say? They removed the chromosome behind Down syndrome? It says in a groundbreaking world first, researchers have successfully used CRISPR gene editing technology to remove the extra chromosome responsible for Down syndrome. We won't be able to say retard soon. Isn't that fucking crazy? Opening a potential path towards treating genetic disorders previously considered incurable. Can you imagine somebody with Down syndrome? Like, you could diagnose the baby in the womb, and I don't know if they could do it at that process or if they'd have to wait until the baby was born. I don't know which is better. Probably as early on as possible. The bell, ding, 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 ding. You can change a cute little retarded baby and turn them back into a normal person. That's fucking insane. But this stuff is happening now, right? We're working our way towards these things now. And this is cool. This is really cool, guys. AMD, this is probably a good one, but there's just so much to talk about in AI. And I agree with this too. Chrome said this the other day. He said HPC miners are getting huge bids. He said this won't last, but they will do well. So I think that they were up 61% in like a little over a week. Yes, that's true. That wasn't going to last and took a breather. He said it's because the market was marking them as distressed BTC miners, trading at a market cap less than their value on their balance sheet. Yes, true. Now their market understands with AI power, they can leverage the data centers better. So they'll be able to make more money, a lot more. And I think that's exactly what's happening right now. And I think these are good plays. I think they're good buys. BMNR added another 75,000 ETH this last week for 3.7 million ETH total. Let's see how the market's doing right now. All right. So Nvidia down. Everything's kind of down, but bouncing. Tesla's not even down 1%. It's down 0.9. Supermicro's down 3. Metaplanet's down 9.81 in the US. It's taken a pretty big drop. CleanSpark down 6.5. Smarter Web down 11. Again, not buying Smarter Web. I just don't love the UK right now. BMNR down almost 10. And Asset and titties strive 5.5 or 4. Palantir down 2.9. I don't know. The market doesn't look too bad. TLT is a big disappointment, but it doesn't look too bad. Let's look at some of these others up here. Cypher down 6. That's actually not too bad. So recovering a little bit. Like to see it. CleanSpark is too. So again, these HPC plays doing better than the Bitcoin treasuries. Gold is starting to come down a little bit. Imagine if this thing starts to fall from its parabolic move, where all those trillions of dollars will go. ARKG, again, we're down a little bit, but I got to say, guys, it might be down 3.4%, but after this bullish hammer, I still feel super bullish about it. It is down still almost 74% from where it was. Let me move this over. From where it was 1,792 days ago. That is so many years. What is that, 6? It's crazy. Over 5 years. Oh, that's nuts. What censorship? What chat censorship is heavy today? Are you choosing all messages? I don't know. I don't know. I've got top chat sitting in front of me right now. But yeah, so I think ARKG is going to do well. I think it's going to bounce probably pretty good. MicroStrategy, just getting obliterated, 7%. I don't think people like the green dots. So he literally meant greenbacks. He meant they were buying US dollars, which is interesting. I wonder if the Trump administration appreciates that. Are they buying treasuries? Do we know what they actually bought, guys? I'll do some research on that today. I'm really curious if they're buying treasuries. I'm not looking. I think their preferred stocks are interesting. I'm not looking at them right now. I don't really care. They might do well, but I just don't care. I'm not focused on that. I'm all about wealth preservation and trying to make money off the things I think are coming. Cypher only down 3.6. CleanSpark in the 4s now, just a hair under 5. So we're seeing some recovery here today. Again, ARKG only down 2.82. Seeing some recovery there too. Don't hate that. MicroStrategy continuing to get butchered. Glad we don't own that. We'll see. I think gold is going to start dropping soon. I don't know. I think there's good stuff happening. I think today's going to bounce. Top messages is opting into YouTube censorship. Okay. Well, I think I just had to run this stream. So that's probably part of the problem. I had to fire it up. It probably didn't get all my default settings in it. We got Nvidia talking. Oh, hey, wait. I want to see this. Nvidia is taking a stake in Synopsys. Amazing. So much stuff going on. Let's see here. Live. I got to see this real quick. And then in a little bit here, I'll probably be out. Oh, hey, guys, I do need to tell you. On Wednesday, I will be... Why isn't this popping up? One sec. Let me refresh here. On Wednesday will be my last day this week. Because I don't know why this isn't working. All right, I can't get it to work. So we're not going to be able to look at it. But it looks like Jensen Huang is talking with the Synopsys CEO about a $2 billion investment or something like that, probably to help them buy chips. Nvidia is going to make so much fucking money. I wonder how it's doing today. Let's look here. Down 0.34. I think it looks bouncy. Let's look at it. Oh, God, if I can get it up in there. Is my screen just... I don't know what happened. I'm not getting stuff to work. I'm probably just going to quit. This is a good quitting place. So, again, I think we're testing lower, but I think we're even getting a little bit of bounce into the morning. I would rather sell off from the weekend and then bounce in the morning. Wow, guys, Smarter Web Company is down 17%. I don't think buying anything in the UK is good right now. It's just not. Now it's 18.52. Ouch. I'm glad I didn't buy the dip on that. I really am. Amit covered it, said it was getting a bounce from the conversation. Awesome. You're just going to see more of those deals. Cypher's only down 1.23. CleanSpark's only down 2.7. If you had a very small window to buy the dip this morning. The treasuries are still getting hit. Metaplanet's still down 9.43. I don't think the market. Tesla's positive, guys, 0.2%. That's looking good. TLT still getting a hit. ARKG down 2.34. But yeah, no, I think the market is recovering, and I think let's see, what's Iron doing right now? Are they up? Iron is only down 2.32. So yeah, I think the market's recovering. I think we're getting better. Hyperscalers are saving my bags. Isn't it nice to have your bags get saved by something? Can I run the channel? Sure, you can have it. But yeah, so anyway, I didn't say this. Friday, I'm going to be on vacation. So Thursday, my wife and I are heading out. We're going to go. We're keeping it pretty simple, but it's our 20th wedding anniversary, and we're like, we don't have anything booked. So we booked something in South Padre Island near Starbase City, and we're going to hang out near the Mexican border in Texas for a while. Never been there. Outside of the Dallas-Fort Worth airport. So we're going to test that. We're going to check it out. It should be on the 13th floor of our resort and spa. So I'm excited. So I'll be off Friday, but I will be here Wednesday, and I will see you guys again. And in the meantime, just check me out online on X. But I think today's probably going to bounce. I wouldn't be too pessimistic. It looks like Cypher is only down 0.6% right now. Tesla's flat. Palantir is down a little less than 2. I don't know. It looks like those 2X funds, guys, BMNU and Sold are crushing you. If you're in Ethereum treasuries or Bitcoin treasuries or Solana treasuries, you're also getting fucked. So I'm glad I'm light on that stuff. And I'm glad I really piled in to the hyperscalers, man. I hope you guys did too. Anyway, love you guys. Appreciate you. And I will talk to you later. And I would look for a bounce. We're going to be getting one soon enough. If nothing else, by the 10th, we're going to be crushing it. Peace out. Talk to you guys later.